Well, today I have a fresh new idea, and I'm hoping to illustrate the premise of coming up with ideas. Because maybe if I teach people to come up with ideas, that sounded weird. People, like an alien. People are good, but some people are bad. Some people are evil. Those are the wicked. So, people do ask me about my ideas. When they accept that I come up with ideas, they generally don't ask how, honestly, because I'm not living the successful life exactly. If I had a cadre of lawyers, I assure you I would be making over a few $100,000 to millions a year. But I'm looking up how to go to state courts without a lawyer. And there's some enlightening things online. But anyway, today isn't about my problems. It's about one day me watching somebody mow the lawn for like 3 seconds, realizing that compounds how many people in the world mow the lawn for how many periods of time. Probably millions of minutes are spent mowing the lawn every day on average. So I thought, well, if it's this much heavy work, why not modify the lawnmower to aerate the soil by having little spiky things around it, or some other method. Right now, spiky things. That's usually the way to aerate soil. You get like a spiky thing, you put it into the ground, more oxygen reaches deeper parts, the soil mineralizes, something like that. I think it mineralizes, and you move on. So first I thought that upgrade to lawnmowers. Then I realized if you're aerating the soil, isn't it perfect to deposit seeds and or weed killers at that point? Right now they have weed killers that are also grass seeds, a mixture of the two things, to kill the weeds, to grow the grass. So the lawnmower started taking shape, the new lawnmower. The new lawn carer. If there was a better way to say that, that would catch on. Carer. And what you do with it, you aerate your soil simultaneously as you're cutting your grass, and there's a little pouch that sprinkles seeds as well. Every time you move, that happens. Every time you move the lawnmower, that happens. So that's my new idea of the day. I get frequent ideas when I see how technology could help improve things. In this way, I'm a technologist and a more than bit of a futurist. Without saying too much because it might confuse people, I have to say that a few of my ideas have been received by big companies, and to all of them the method was the same. It's because I'm dealing with the middleman. The carrier pigeon, so to say, turned out to be an evil corporation that functions to shuttle my really good ideas over to big companies. No, that's not a delusion. Yes, that maybe sounds like a movie plot. And guess what? I've come up with dozens of movie ideas. Never heard of Jurassic World? Yeah, that was me. You ever heard of Star Wars The Force Awakens? Disney was sitting their asses on their investments. On their superheroes they were also sitting on their Star Wars. So technically I came up with the title of all the new Star Wars movies. Solo was going to be the Disney doubling down on Star Wars, really quadrupling down, doubling down. There's more to talk about, but let's just say I invented I invented the upside down lightsaber, the Antichrist lightsaber. That got into the movie. The characters that I came up with got into the movie. Choosing J.J. Abrams, that made it too. For the first movie anyway. Choosing Felicia, her name isn't Felicia, it's Felicity Jones. For the theory of everything, as well as the Star Wars Rogue One story. My next idea, I'm going to post it on here in case that Disney tries to steal that as well. That way there's at least a paper trail equivalent. It's actually a prequel. I would call it Star Wars 0. Then Star Wars 01, Star Wars 02, Star Wars 03, etc., etc. Why go back in time? Because there's more Jedis then.